So before the lawn mowing starts, I was feeling a little bit better today, so I thought I would come out and share some of my garden from the city, since I'm kind of stuck in the city right now. And I wanted to show how beautiful the mullein is. It's so gorgeous. This is these plants' second year, so they'll shoot up their stalk. Mullein is such a cool plant. So soft. People often mistake or mix up lamb's quarters, or lamb's ear, I guess they call it, with mullein, and because they're both soft. But there's really no mistaking these huge leaves for mullein. It's an incredibly medicinal plant. This has become my very good friend, because it did help me out with that abscess from the tick bite. And then the borage self-seeded. So I planted it back here last year, and she's growing so beautifully this year. I hope whoever inherits my garden appreciates some of these medicinal plants. So it's very early yet. She's about 2 feet tall, 2.5, and she'll get a little taller, just a little. I'll show you this one down here. And the slugs and grasshoppers love borage, but I just grow enough for everybody, I guess. So it's still early, and her blossoms are still coming on. She's a little bit fuzzier than the mullein as far as the leaves go. Okay, and then I also planted mugwort in here last year, and it came back. You can always tell mugwort because, well, it's kind of got this, I don't know, I call it a pigeon toed, sort of a pigeon shaped leaf. It's green on the top, but completely like silver on the underside. All of this grows wild, except for the borage. I haven't seen the borage yet down there, but this grows wild down there. But I really hope whoever inherits my garden appreciates all this. Okay, I'll take you and show you some stuff around the front. So remember how I talked about permaculture in one of my other videos, and when I had rabbits before, I had them under a willow tree, and they would poo where the willow tree grew, and then the willow tree grew huge, and then the bunnies ate the willow tree. So one thing supported another. Well, I don't have a willow tree here, but I did plant them a lot of red clover. And my bunnies seem to love this, and it comes back. It reseeds itself. And my husband lets me have this one area. The county may not like it, but oh well. But this is my last year for this naturalized spot, so I really wanted to document it and share it. But this is all my red clover. You can make an amazing healthy infusion of red clover. It's just a really awesome plant, and it supports my bunnies, so they get to eat this every day. Now I'll take it around front. Okay, didn't quite make it around front, but this is catmint. So this comes to my, almost to my, well, I'd say my belt. This comes to my belt. So this is my catmint spot here. This is my cat Taz's garden. She is no longer with us, but she happily shares with all the neighborhood cats. And this is their, this is our spearmint. And on one end of it, on that side, is chocolate mint around there. And this is all spearmint in here. All of this garden bed is spearmint. And it just kind of stays contained in this one area. I put it in a raised bed, and it stays contained. Okay, this whole garden kind of messy right now. It needs to be cleaned up, but this was evergreen shrubs that we pulled out with that Maddox that I was talking about. We pulled those out. Each shrub took about 10 minutes once we learned what we were doing with a Maddox and a pair of loppers. And then I put in an herb garden. So it starts with lavender down here, and it just has lavender and marjoram, and it has so much thyme, so many different kinds of thyme in here. And the thyme is, oh, the bees just love this. Oh, this glorious, glorious thyme. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, it's just smell-o-vision. You guys could smell this. It's amazing. Spicy oregano. Nobody in our house really likes it, but it really thrives here. And then, of course, echinacea. Echinacea is native to my area, so anywhere I dig up an echinacea, it just thrives. This is very early in the season. Echinacea is a late season. Oh, I'm getting new neighbors. Wow, her house sold fast. Poor Maddie. Hated to lose her as a neighbor. So anywhere I plant echinacea, it just grows like crazy. And that and black-eyed Susans, and they're kind of hard to tell apart when they're really young. And the rest of it is mostly purple salvia. And then here's one of my favorite patches. This is regular oregano. This is so amazing. Look at that. Oh, I love oregano. You can just get lost in it. There's so much. Isn't it beautiful? I'll let you smell it. Oh my goodness. And then here's another lavender shrub. You want to smell that? It smells so good. This one's in a raised bed, but it does just as well. And then finally the hostas over here in the shade garden. Yeah, he's kind of big. He sends up a big white shoot every year. Look at that. That's one leaf. Isn't she gorgeous? Oh my goodness. Yep. I think it's a good spot for this hosta. It's gigantic. Ugh. All right. And this is just the beginning of May. This stuff just really thrives here. Very good soil. Bunny poo goes a long way as far as fertilizer. All right. I'll make another video when I get back down to the Ozarks. Whenever that is, whenever I start feeling 100% again. Okay, y'all. Peace out.